Most business owners think profit is their decision. But what if your team is silently deciding your profit?
That sounds interesting. How is that so?
So while fixing the selling price, you have a profit in mind. But actual profit is dependent on many daily decisions happening within the company. For example, purchase team choosing its vendors, operations teams creating wastage, admin increasing overheads. So everything in total contributes to the cost. Let's take a simple example. Suppose the selling price is rupees 500, okay, and the expected cost around 420. You plan for 80 rupees margin. Okay. Now, suppose purchasers choose a slightly expensive supplier, or it buys from a supplier who gives some kind of defective raw material. Everything adds to the cost. Wastage increases, right? So, and in addition, if the supplier is a person far away, it will add on to the logistics cost. So the new cost would come to around 480 plus. Okay, so you didn't change the price, but see, your profit is already changed. Your efficiency is only as strong as your team's actions.
Yeah, true. So your team decides the cost, right? When cost increases, the profit reduces. This is where most business owners feel stuck. Sales are happening, but profit is not growing. So, what should business owners do?
Yes, this is where the challenge is because profit leakage is happening inside the system. You don't lose profit in pricing decisions, but you lose that in your team decisions. So stop looking at pricing as a number problem. Start looking it as a team awareness problem. So there are three things every business owner should start doing. One is make teams aware of cost impact. Start asking why behind the expenses. Train teams to think in terms of value versus cost. So, if your team doesn't understand cost, your profit will always be unstable. So, next time when you see that your profit is low, don't just revise the pricing but review decisions happening inside your team.
So, profit leakage is a team decision, right? Everyone talks about big costs in company, but the small expenses really do matter.
Yes, small expenses are in fact the most dangerous because no one tracks them seriously. Small expenses are actually killing companies' profit. Big costs are reviewed, but small costs are often ignored.
Right. But how much impact can these small things really have?
Okay, let me put it this way. Big costs happen once, small cost happens every day. Okay, let's say you have some unnecessary subscriptions, okay, coming to about 5,000 rupees per month. So, extra delivery or transport costs like 3,000 per month. Then, office wastage like printing, power, materials, or something like that around 2,000 per month. Okay, total comes to 10,000 per month, which means annually it is 1,20,000. And this is just from one department. Now think, who is creating these costs? Who is aware of these costs actually? Not the owner, right? Employees are. They get into admin approvals or they are the ones who are controlling usage habits. Okay, then the department decisions are there. These are mainly done by employees or employees watch them on a day-to-day basis. Okay, and they might also be starting to feel that company is doing well. Company is doing well having sales. But where is the increment? Is it not? Honestly, they are actually true in thinking so too, but they are not aware of the fact that profits are leaking silently because all employees will not get to see the balance sheet or the P&L of the company, so they will not be having the entire picture. They will only be focusing on the sales or the revenue which the company is making. So, in fact, many employees impact pricing without them even realizing it. Most employees think that way that pricing is owner's job, but they are actually the key players.
Yeah, true, Pushpi. So, what should employees actually do?
They can actually start with three habits like to notice repeated expenditure or maybe question each expense like do they really need it, and think of company money as their own money and bring in possibilities of reducing waste wherever it is possible. Okay. So next time, how you should be supporting is, next time whenever you get something for approval, some expenditure for approval, you can train them to ask for themselves, like, is this a real necessary expenditure, or is it just a routine expenditure?
Mm, absolutely. But in these cases, how do we make them take this really seriously?
So maybe they just need to pause and ask simple questions, as we discussed previously, like, is this necessary, or is there a better way, or what happens if I do this every day in a different way? Okay, so the thing is, here a little bit of design thinking also comes, but design thinking is something which a team needs as a, like, it is a more intensive training, because it is like the way their creativity is brought out to the best. But I can tell you that wherever you are, if you are looking for a cost control or reduction, okay, then the thought process must be like, they should be thinking in creative ways as to how they can bring down a particular cost, still not affecting the efficiency of the activity. So it is that, this is why I said little bit of design thinking goes into that space. But again, coming to, since you asked me to give specific points, maybe it can be taken like, is it a real necessary expenditure, or is there a better way, or what happens if I do this every day? Okay, that one cost can actually save lakhs for the company when everything is put together.
All right. So, what are the things they can actually start doing differently?
Yes, yes. So profit is not lost in one big decision, but it leaks through a thousand small ones. And your team plays a very important role in this.
Yes, that's really interesting. And yes, profit is very sensitive. And most businesses don't fail because of big mistakes, right? They fail because of small, repeated cost leaks.